and presented with retirement gifts at the New Year's Levy, which is happening from 1 to 3 on New Year's Day at the Eco Center. But tonight, we certainly wanted to take the opportunity to acknowledge them formally during a meeting. So first is Stacy Hare. Stacy started with the Miramichi Police Department in 1995 as an administrative assistant. She later moved to the position of Records Management Systems Administrator with the Miramichi Police Department, a position she held until her retirement earlier this year on February 1st of 2022. Stacy had over 27 years of service. I guess we'll just hold our applause and acknowledge everybody at the end. Next is Joey Dean. Joey was hired in September 1978. Whoa. As a laborer with the former town of Newcastle Recreation Department. Later, he moved to the Department of Public Works, where he worked his way up through the ranks to the position of Fleet Foreman, a position he held upon his retirement on January 1st of 2022. Joey had over 43 years of service. It's amazing. Spoiler alert, I think that's the most on the sheet. Next is Keith Daly. Keith was hired in September 2004 as a systems administrator with the City of Miramichi. He held this position until his retirement on May 1st, 2022. Keith had over 17 years of service at the time of his retirement. Next is Leo Murdy. Leo was hired in 1995 as a constable with the Miramichi Police Department, a position he held until his retirement on March 1st, 2022. Leo has over 26 years of service upon his retirement. Next is Robert Walls. Robert was hired in May 2000 as a laborer with the City of Miramichi Public Works Department. In 2010, he moved to the position of machine operator, a position he held until his retirement on June 1st, 2022. Robert had over 22 years of service at the time of his retirement. Next is Raymond Doucette, better known as Ray Doucette, who was hired by the former town of Chatham Police Department as police constable in June 1993. Ray moved up through the ranks to a first-class constable, and in February 2010, he moved from patrol to CID as court officer, a position he held until his retirement on October 1st, 2022. Ray had over 29 years of service at the time of his retirement. And finally this evening, we would like to acknowledge Glenda Underhill. Glenda was hired with the town of Chatham on July 11th, 1994 as a confidential secretary to the mayor. With the amalgamation, she moved to human resources as an office clerk in payroll. Her role has expanded over the years, and she retired from the position of payroll and benefits supervisor after over 28 years of service. So with that, I'd ask council to join me in a round of applause and appreciation for all of our retiring city staff.